We have a different sort of theme for our camp each and every year, but the big rocks that we want to go after in this camp is how we continue to build that connection. It's an opportunity for us to work on our game model, which is how we want to play our footy on the field. And the third thing is, set some stands in and around our actions on and off the field. What sort of team do we want to be? What sort of team do we want to look like? And so, the camp up in the Blue Mountains gives us an opportunity to, have meals together, live together, train together. It'll be hard work up there, but it's a really football focus. But they're the three big rocks that we're going after. Setting those, behaviours and those actions in place for, what's expected around here. So it's a really good opportunity for us boys this week, okay? Similar type of theme to the camp from last year, real footy focus. I want to give a shout out to two players, all right? So I want to give a shout out to Benny and Bull, all right, training of the week. It was really hard to split those boys, so we, as a staff, we felt as though we want to give both those guys a shout out. So well done to those two boys. They had a really good start last week. Jake and Turbo and Ches. Last 2 years they've been our senior leaders. All right, we're going to add one more vice captain to that group. Okay, and it's very well deserved, Molly. Okay, Molly's going to be a vice captain. So we've got Ches as our captain. Okay, and obviously Jake, Turbo, and now Molly as our vice captains. All right. So, and I've spoken about this before. Is that reliability? You know what you're going to get. And I feel like Mol, you deserve it because, mate, we know what we're going to get from you, mate. 7, 8 out of 10 every day, 7, 8 out of 10 every week last year. And so, mate, you deserve that, all right?
Yeah, I think it's a great addition for Homoli to be involved in our leadership group now, and there's certainly no one more deserving, I reckon, just through pure growth. His journey is also one, I reckon, of persistence and then now consistency. And as a leader, you always want to lead through your actions. As we mentioned, everyone's watching, and if you're watching Homoli over the last couple of years, you'll see a super consistent performer on the field, and that's coming through his off-field actions. And it's been amazing to watch him, just a young fella come through. I just always remember the group of boys he was coming to training with, and they were always mucking around and they were always having fun, which I loved, but there was not that ability to switch on and train and get the best out of themselves. But over the years, Homoli's sort of broken away from getting distracted, I guess. And I think he's understood the importance that if he can get the best out of himself as a footy player, it's going to help our team. And it's also going to provide a career for him that's going to help set up his family for the rest of his life. So the timing's perfect for Homoli. I'm so proud of him, and I hope I can help him become a great leader for this club. And I know the impact that he's having on my career is definitely a positive one as well. He's keeping me young, he's keeping me on my toes, and I definitely feel really safe having Homoli next to me out on the field.
It's a credit to him, the player that I guess and the person he's turned into the past 4 or 5 years, and the footy he's playing, and he's just so consistent, so reliable, and he's someone that we call on the field, and he just delivers. So I think it's a credit to the way he's been playing and the work that he's done.
He just told me out of the blue Monday morning that he'd love to have me as a senior leader alongside Jakey, Tommy and Ches. And at first I was a bit starstruck, but I eventually said it'd be an honour. Just knowing that Turbo, Jakey and Ches, just knowing them having that trust and belief in me, it just goes a long way.
This is New Orleans, 2005, after Hurricane Katrina, one of the worst natural disasters that there's been. 1,900 people dead, $125 billion worth of damage done. So on the face of it, it looks like a natural disaster. But if you look at the information, 60 years ago, the government wrote a mandate to improve all the boundaries and the foundations and the stoppages around the big lake in New Orleans. It was meant to be a 13-year project to stop this. 2005, when this happened, only 60% of the project was finished. So that was avoidable. So the story is here, our hurricane is the season that's coming, isn't it? We know what's coming. We're fully aware of what's coming. We know our games, we know our turnarounds, we know our travel, we know our training days. We've had the yearly planner off Siebes. It'd be a crime like that, wouldn't it, if we weren't all preparing to our best possible level, to be optimally prepared for our season that's coming. Because we know, boys, under pressure, we rarely rise to the occasion. A few of us might, here and there, but we always fall to our level of preparation. And when I saw that quote, boys, I reflected on last year at the end of the year when we made the playoffs. And I remember there just being a marked difference in the way we approached training, our intent around the gym, recovery, everything went up a level. And I think that's natural because we get the playoffs. But imagine as a group, if we could get that level of intent and drive and focus and motivation now from today. We're at high level, boys, we know that. We want to go to the next level. There can't be true high performance, boys, without acts of courage. We will not get there.
Good. Welcome. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having us. Hey, mate. Welcome back.
Yes, I was really lucky I got an extra break this year. I was very grateful with the time the club gave me to spend with my family and obviously to recover and refresh for another season. And I feel like it's going to pay off during the season, yeah, so.
Hold, bounce! Hold, bounce!
We're only 2 weeks back, so it has taken, you know, the best part of those 2 weeks to feel like I'm back to sort of normal and keeping up with everyone, but mentally I'm more energetic and more focused than I've ever been, and definitely have to thank the way that the club gave me that time off to feel that freeness.
As soon as the halfbacks are ready, let's get on the job. Let's leave the Brooks in chairs, let's go. Push them along, big boy. Let's go, next time.
Yeah, going away gives you an opportunity to, you know, not only like get to know each other better, but you get to talk more footy with each other and, you know, really delve into where we think we can grow as a footy team. And you know, you obviously you don't get to do it as much because you go home when the day's done. But here you get to talk about footy. You know, I guess you can talk about it 24/7 if you want. So it's good for that part to build relationships with each other and combinations and talk, you know, what you need from each other, which is really
I
helpful.
think that's another thing we can also do as an edge is you can kind of see when they're going to run it.
Just know, I guess, how much grass you can cover and you can get that ball before.
And like as soon as you see that, like just don't worry about the grass behind you. Like I've got that. By the time we get the second pass, I'll cover you up. You just push up.
Yeah, maybe I can help there too, because obviously the half's on my side's gone, so I can sort of help you to go.
Yeah, if you see that, you
His movements don't change and then Tommy's moving around, so realistically if they kick to the sideline, Tom's there.
Yeah, I'm covering
And if
that.
they kick to the back to the middle of the field,
We've got it covered.
he's got it covered, so.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good. I think we're getting some clarity. I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just that reaction.
Yeah, Campfire Chats has been a great addition for our side. We can all sort of put on a brave face, but at the end of the day, we all still get anxious sometimes, we all still fear things, and it's been really nice to understand what people are trying to overcome. And I think that's the most important part of that safe environment is if you've got a problem, is feeling safe enough to express it and then knowing that you're probably going to get some help within the group somewhere. So we feel like it might be a little bit of an extra addition to our program and our footy.
Nice and calm, boys, when you get it. That's it. Try and drop down a little bit more. You can. Nice and steady, boys. Just slowly, boys.
out nice and slowly, nice and slowly. No, that one.
So we want to work back. They call it reverse engineering. We're going to reverse engineer back from October the 5th all the way back to today. So this is what I want you to do. You're going to get into some small groups, okay? For us to get that trophy, right? For us to get that, we've got to act in a certain way. We've got to act a certain way on the field. We've got to act a certain way off the field. They're both as important as each other. So what we're going to do, we're going to spend half hour doing this away from here in small groups. So 4 things on the field, 4 things off the field, okay? Top 4s, and then we're done, okay?
4 most important.
Being away with the group, it was just fully immersed in each other's company, and so it just allowed us to see each other as, you know, just as mates, as boys. So we're all normal, we're all humans, and I think it's just great to sort of learn that and feel that from each other, that we're all a bit different, but we're all there for the same thing, and we're trying to just get better and win a competition. So I love that connection part of it, was just seeing each other for who we are outside of the footy player. Yeah, it's funny. I'm obviously the captain and the leader. I understand that with that, the new fellas are coming in to sort of look and maybe aspire to, you know, be in my position one day. And so I don't take that lightly, and I do try and lead through my actions on and off the field. So I hope, and I'd like to think I'm setting a good example. But I think it's really important that the environment we're creating here, and I like to think that I'm leading that, is to be authentic, is to be yourself. We want people to come in and be themselves, feel comfortable in our environment, and then that's going to bring the best out of each other. And I think we're really close to getting that sort of benefit of everyone just feeling comfortable within themselves and each other. But the next level for us has definitely got to be making sure that we hold each other accountable to our best.
You have to take control of the chaos and find.
When there's yin yang, there's bing bang.
Please join me in welcoming one of Australia's living legends in swimming, Michael Klim.
Yeah, Michael Klim coming in was such a special treat for us as a group, and his journey as a kid to fight through adversity, bullying, those lessons that sort of keep you persevering towards what you really want in life are really important. And I think we can all relate to that. At some stage we've been told we can't do it, we're not good enough, we're not big enough. But you just got to keep pushing through and backing yourself, which can be really hard at times.
Something that fueled me was when I was getting up on the blocks. I loved the feeling knowing that these 7 other guys in that final or heat, whatever, definitely did not work as hard as I did.
The other element that I really loved about him was he went through a phase where he tried to copy other swimmers, and it didn't work for him. And we're really big, as I spoke about, is that being yourself is just one of the greatest things that you can do. It's really hard to be someone else. So if you are trying to be yourself and getting the best out of yourself, it's actually going to bring a really great energy to our side. So learning from Michael Klim, who competed at the highest level and won gold medals, for him to say, I tried to be someone else and it didn't work, and once I actually just committed to being me, I swam the fastest I've ever swam. So yeah, some really key takeaways.
Love to come to a game, boys.
Oh, you're coming.
Thanks so much. Whenever you're in town, please come to a Manly game.
I
We'll
will.
get your jersey.
Yeah,
and
beautiful.
Up the Eagles.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Thanks, guys. All right, thanks, mate. Cheers. Thanks, mate. You should be a hooper.
Your eyes. And just breathing in and out, and just slowly rock forward to the balls of your feet. And roll down towards your toes.
In, boys. Long exhale out. Open your eyes. Get round, get a touch. Well done.
Nice, Dan.
Okay.
beat, I can't rock with that.
Nice guys, good lad.
Being a senior leader, it's not just your job to make everyone connected. It's just I feel like I can lead in different to someone like Ches, Jake, Schmoll. So it's about doing what you do best. And yeah, for me, I like a big talk on the field and stuff, and feel like I can help people by talking out in the field, in video and stuff like that, and I'm just providing advice where I can.
Yeah, we've defended a lot, but that's a shit way to finish, yeah? It's where we want to get to. Let's be better there, yeah? That was a great mindset.
For me, to go to the next level, be the best version of myself, and I've just got to do everything I can to be the best version of myself, and be the best footy player I can be. And I feel like if I can do that consistently throughout the year, that you're going to get the best footy player.
I only want 3 reps. If I get 3 good reps, I'm happy. All right, we're going to start here, 2 markers, tackle 4. Grant's going to hold play the ball. Green's going to have a shot at you. Then we're going to scheme, see if we can pull you apart on the last tackle.
Good luck.
All right? Good luck with that. I love that response.
I can definitely sense a mindset shift in our group. We got a little bit of a taste last year of finals footy again, and for our group, I guess the core leaders, we've been playing together for a long time now, and we certainly are starting to feel like it's getting close to now or never when it comes to getting success and the success that the club deserves. So, you know, with that mindset and with that sort of belief that's building in the group, as I sort of mentioned before, our leaders are leading the best I've ever seen in our group. I think the young kids are more eager than ever to learn and to be better and to get into regular first grade. They've got that drive. The older fellas have got the drive to lead. And I just think, as I mentioned before, I think there's a real willingness to sacrifice this season. So, you know, there's a bit of a recipe for success there. The thing is going to be us holding that consistency throughout the season, because right now the commitment's really high and it's just about maintaining that commitment and sacrifice throughout the season. But from what I've seen, it's all there and it's all ready for us to attack this year.
Beautiful, mate. I'm getting better. I don't know why I wore a singlet though.
Mate, this is a good day in New Zealand. Straight up. We go to the beach and this.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll stay here in Blue Mountains. It's our last tick, so we have to get it done. What do you reckon, mate? Yourself? Yourself, mate?
Bit of chaos, make the memory today, boys. Enjoy it.
We had a calf wrestle day today, big session yesterday. We spoke about connection with the boys, and we've been around the boys every day. I feel like we've got a good bond coming on here, so yeah.
We'll chip away at a couple of these, okay? And we'll do that over the next few weeks. So it's not something that's going to come overnight. So we all have a real clear understanding of what next level looks like on the field and what it looks like off the field. well, the foremost common trends were sacrifice. What would sacrifice mean, Chaz? We've spoken a little bit about this. What's sacrifice off the field for the club?
One of them, we haven't really touched on the whole, is sacrificing the time for the community, inspiring the kids to come to rugby, inspiring families to come to rugby. We all want that little fall, don't we? But if we're not willing to put the time in, it doesn't just happen. We need our community to be proud of us and want to come and cheer us on. I just think that comes with sacrifice of time, whether it's a school visit, some junior footy stuff. It comes back to you with us, it comes back to you. And when the community's behind us, you'll feel that when you're playing, you get the opportunity to run out of rugby. So it comes back to you that way.
That's right. So that's the opportunity we got, okay? But we get a chance to make a memory this year, okay? So it's been the most purposeful camp that I've been part of. And I think part of the reason why it's been like that is because of your effort. Like, you really tried hard with the different things we tried to do, right? And I reckon that's why we got so much out of it. It's a big shout out to you guys for really working hard now at the last 4 days, and now you've got 3 days off. So well done, boys. It's been a great camp. Really enjoyed it. I really have. And so we get back to work on Monday. Eh? All right. Okay. Enjoy your long weekend.
On the field, we obviously got a lot of hard work done, a couple of big sessions there. And then off the field, we had a good time to relax and I guess get to know a few of the new boys, and thought it was a successful camp and one of the best I've been a part of, to be honest. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I always say I'm the luckiest guy when it comes to the Manly Seagulls Club, because when we get to play at home, I'm the guy that gets out there first, and I can feel that energy that hits us when the hill's full, the stadium's full, and everyone's about to cheer us on to run out. It's a really special moment. It's never a moment that's ever lost on me as a captain. I'm very privileged to have that. And round 1 to start the season, Saturday 7:30, like, we really couldn't have asked for a better time slot. So we're going to do everything we can to make them proud to start the season.